Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 3 of KFD&D, where we play some Dungeons and Dragons, and somehow, some way, it's Kentucky Fried. Doesn't make sense to me either. So, we're all good. Welcome to our channel. We are Kentucky Fried Dice. I run this channel along with my amazing wife, Jillian, who is not playing Dungeons and Dragons because it's, not her thing completely, and, it'd be really hard for both of us to do this at the same time. But anyway, so we have an exciting week happening on this channel. Tomorrow night, we are going to play Among Us with friends. It's always one of our favorite things to do. We get to murder each other and then lie about it, and then do that over and over again for 2 hours. And you'd think it would hurt friendships, but I think if anything, we've gotten closer, haven't we? Yeah. Oh, sorry, you guys are still muted because I'm a terrible, terrible person.
That's why we have trust issues.
Oh, that's true. That's totally true. Kind of exciting. We've had it for a couple of days, but we haven't talked about it. We hit our subscriber goal because everyone is amazing. And we have a second emote on Twitch. It is the Just Playing Possum. Yeah. It was the Trash Possum, but Twitch found that offensive. And, I see it. So, it's cool. But just playing. I'm going to have a little possum action there. Check out our social media, which Jillian runs almost all of it. The Instagram is great. The Facebook is great. The Twitter is there, and I run that one. And then hop in our Discord. We love to talk about games and Kristen Bell and Mandalorian and probably more Kristen Bell and then some more Mandalorian and then lots of Among Us memes. That's kind of what the entire Discord is, which is kind of cool. And then, so I already mentioned Wednesday, coming up next week on Monday, we're going to continue our Couples There play, where Jillian and I are going to play Stardew Valley. And all this month, we are raising money for Glean, Kentucky. If you've watched our channel lately, you have heard a ton about it. If you haven't watched our channel and need to hear about it, I really recommend waiting until Monday because Jillian is much better spoken about it than I am. Our goal this month is to raise $1,000. And if we don't hit it, that's totally cool. But every dollar we raise is helping reduce food waste and end food shortages. I forgot the right term. That's cool. In Kentucky. So it's a great cause and they do amazing work. So, and you can watch us farm together, which is really cool because it's a fun game and very relaxing. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, on Tuesday, I'm going to be playing Phasmophobia. If you were lucky enough to watch Burger Bun's channel a couple of weekends ago, you will know that I am the bravest and fiercest ghost hunter in the world. No amount of adversity will keep me from hunting these ghosts. Also, the first sign of trouble, my bitch ass goes out to the truck and runs away. So if you think that's fun, by all means watch it. Burger Bun's going to join me because Burger Bun is awesome. And
I like hunting ghosts.
It's so much fun. If you're, excuse me, if you're interested in playing that with us, hop on the Discord and just let us know. It's up to 4 players, and we'd love to have other people that they can die, and then the 2 of us can run away at the same time instead of her dying and me running away. But that's just an option. And then kind of a fun announcement. When we hit 100 followers, and we're just over 80 right now, I will play I Love You, Colonel Sanders on stream. Not only will it be me, it'll probably be the best version of me, aka Bourbon Donald.
Oh my god.
But wait, there's more. It gets better. If we end up hitting our subscriber goal as well, which we had to increase due to the generosity of Me Handlebars, I will play I Love You, Colonel Sanders as Bourbon Donald, dressed as Colonel Mustard. So, if that is something you're interested in seeing on video, it'll be on YouTube forever, which I'm okay with. Get your friends to follow our channel and, toss us a sub. It's really easy. You get great benefits like the Just Playing Possum and Blue. Like a little picture of Blue. You don't get Blue. Blue's my boy. That's all my notes.
Sneak into Donald's house and steal Blue.
I will fight someone over Blue. He is my best little buddy, and he's great. So, with that being said, and I've had all of my notes, which are the boring part, let's once again do some quick player introductions, like player and character, just super quick to refresh everyone's memory, and then let's get this show on the road. So, Hamed, why don't you get us started?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Hamad. I play a large duck of a race that we created called the Anatoids. He's a paladin. His name is Kenneth Mandrake Duckian III, and you can call him Kenduckian. He's got a bad attitude, and so sorry for what you're about to see.
Donald, you're muted, but I think you're telling me to go next.
I
So I'm
was.
going to
I
go
was
ahead
gonna
and
say,
go
Tim,
next.
go ahead.
Hey, I'm Tim. I play James Hasbro, who is a tiefling blood hunter. You don't know much about him yet. We'll get there.
I like it. All right, Bethany.
So I'm Bethany, aka Burger Bun. I play Chime, who is a Kenku rogue who accidentally ended up on the ship and is not sure where she's going and kind of just wants to get back home to her husband and kid.
Awesome. And Cheryl?
Hey everyone, I'm Cheryl, she, her, hers pronouns, and I am playing Tambourine. I'm a Kalashtar bard who's basically looking for the answer to the biggest life question of hers is what happened to her parents. And so she's hoping that this voyage will get her the answer she's looking for.
Love it. And Ryan?
Hey guys, Ryan. I am playing as Karnian Tyr, who is an Asimar monk who, somewhat like Tim, is searching for some answers about his parentage on this newly discovered continent. And yeah, that's all we know for now.
Indeed, for now. And then Ryan, you've got a recap of what happened last week for us, right?
I definitely do. Last session, a rescue effort was launched to try and save the crew of the Nomus ship that had broken up in mid-air as it floated down off the edge of the world. Our heroes only managed to rescue 2 of the crew, as we were outclassed by a large group of seafaring folk that weren't too happy to see us and were all too happy to take the gnome survivors away. For a while, the Spooky Spaghetti, our hero's erstwhile ship, drifted a little aimlessly. One of the surviving gnomes indicated that he might be able to make some sort of tool to direct us to this new continent. But before that happened, the ship was attacked by a little kraken, which seemed to wreck everything. Captain Gore and his crew led a valiant effort to defeat the beast, and our heroes had evacuated to the lifeboats. And during all this, Tam and Chime also became best friends. And as the ship was being destroyed around our heroes, everything faded to black.
That was a good session, guys. That was a good campaign. Really liked it.
For the record, that's where you wanted to be at the end of the first session, right?
For the record, yeah, that's how I wanted to end the first session. Had to have an impromptu cliffhanger for our very first session. So yeah. All right. So you're not sure how much time has passed. But all of you kind of come to at the same time. You feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. It smells salty as the ocean breeze is coming nearby. The ground beneath you is soft but very coarse. It's obviously sand as you start to open your eyes and realize you're on a beach. And the 5 of you are able to look around and recognize one another and realize it's just the 5 of you, but one other figure can't really make it out. Definitely a humanoid, maybe a human. It's hard to tell. Based on the body type, very likely female, wearing bright silk clothes, almost like a silk dress of bright reds and greens and yellows and blues. Very different than the more drab clothing that you're all likely used to in a quasi-industrial city that you came from. But what you assume would be her face is covered completely by the same silk wrappings. She has a water skin in a hand, and as she notices you start to stir, backs up and assumes a quasi-defensive, quasi-scared kind of posture that she doesn't know what quite to do. And out of her mouth, she speaks in a language that none of you understand. It's a combination of not quite grunts, but more guttural sounds along with elongated S's that almost sound like hissing to you, but it doesn't seem right. Humans don't hiss. So, what do you all do?
Kentuckian walks up to her. Are you hurt?
She kind of looks at you, curiously, maybe not understanding, and hands you the water skin and pushes it towards you.
He pushes it back and says slower, are you hurt?
She kind of looks to the rest of the group, and again, out of her mouth comes the grunts and hisses. Maybe sounding a little more frustrated this time.
Ken turns around. Tam, come here, please.
Me?
Tam, please, come here.
Okay. I'm here. Yes. Will you be my friend?
Do you know any languages?
Perhaps. But will you be my friend?
Me? We'll see if you can solve this problem, then maybe.
All right. But you promise you'll be my friend?
You have my word.
Okay. I'm gonna get a new friend.
Jeez.
I do speak a couple of languages, and I can also cast speak with animals.
She look like an animal to you?
I don't know. I don't know what's under all these colorful
Do I look
things.
like an animal to you?
Yes, you're a duck.
Just do what you need to do. Never mind.
So, be friendly?
What language will you use to speak to her?
I have no idea. I don't know what language she speaks. I speak 5 languages.
You want to just try all 5?
Sure.
Different phrases. What phrase do you want to repeat to her in the languages?
I feel like I want to ask Chime to chime in. She has the best phrases.
So, Chime is going to. She's gonna repeat back. Abandon ship.
All right.
The person just kind of looks and again in the same language, guttural hissing.
I'd like to respond.
So you try your 5 different languages,
Okay.
which are
I speak Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, Quarry, and Undercommon.
and she doesn't react to any of those, and her frustration seems to be almost growing, and eventually starts
Wait.
to yes.
Chime wants to mimic the sounds of the boat being destroyed.
Okay. So as you do that, she nods, understanding, and then she points behind you, and as you turn to look, there's just wooden wreckage and barrels floating in the water. Some of it has washed up on the shore, and with that, she nods and is like, and again the she says to you, looking a little more frustrated and a little more agitated.
Does she appear hurt?
She doesn't, from what you can tell.
Okay.
She seems to be okay.
All right. Kenduckian turns again to Tam, a little frustrated, saying, don't you know some sort of psychic abilities or something like that?
Yes, I do. But will
All right.
you be my friend?
Prove your worth.
All right. I'll try it, but only if you can be my friend after.
Fine. I'll be your friend afterwards, and I just get this woman to talk.
All right. I'd like to use my psychic ability, please.
All right.
One psychic ability coming up.
Just so part of the Kalishtars is they have a mind link they can use along with other sentient races. So Tam is going to use that, and that lets her speak telepathically to anyone as long as they're within about, at this point, 20 feet of her. It grows in strength with that, and she doesn't have to share a common language, so they can kind of use that to communicate, which is a really nice. And it's going to last for about an hour. So she doesn't fight it at all, and you establish this link with her, and immediately in your head, we must leave soon. There are lizards about, and they are hunting you. We must go, and go quickly.
What is she saying?
She's saying that you should be my friend, and she's also saying that there's some not friendly lizards coming to attack us, and we need to run.
I like lizards. I eat them. Are they small?
She did say.
It would be better than all this sand. It's rough, of course. It gets everywhere.
Yeah.
And Chime learned that.
Lizards too.
Yes,
It's rough and coarse and it gets
obviously
everywhere.
need more prequel memes in this.
Yes,
and
we
I would, if I
do.
could, I would give Ryan disadvantage on everything. I mean, I guess I could, but that would not be fun.
All right, is there anything laying on the sands that might be useful to us? I'd like to roll an investigation or something to look around.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you looking for anything specific?
Nope, just anything material. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's all your initial glance, and even as you start looking around, obviously not leaving, Tam, in your mind, this is not the time to tarry. We must go. The lizards will surely kill us all.
Hey, friends, we really need to run. Everyone, let's go. Let's follow her.
Follow her. We just met her.
She's alarmed. She's concerned. I can feel it. My brain is kind of like going cray cray. We need to run.
All right, whatever. I can't stand the sands. Let's get out of here.
If you come with me, I know where a village of your kind is. I only ask one favor.
She wants us to be her friend and she wants a favor, but she said she'll help us.
I need you to vouch for me with your kind.
She wants us to vouch for her?
Sure,
all
whatever.
her?
Let's get out of
Help
here.
me.
I mean, if she helps us, then
Okay,
we say that she helped us.
we're going. Let's do this.
I
Let's
run.
get out of here.
Let's go.
Quickly.
Put on my robe and wizard hat.
Oh no!
Run,
just
people,
for
run.
that,
Sorry.
go ahead and roll perception really quick as you scan the plants and areas you're leaving the beach.
All of us?
All of you.
Chime has rolled a nat 1, a total of 2.
Oh no! Oh, Chime.
That's
Oh,
enough.
Chime.
I rolled a 17. Well, 18. No, 17.
As you turn back, away from the ocean, ready to leave, Ken, you notice, and Tam, the two of you notice 3 large humanoid lizards kind of crawling up, and as they pop their heads up to kind of investigate what's happened, you notice them.
The lizards are coming. The lizards are coming.
Those are not small lizards. Ken pulls out his great sword.
All
Let's
right.
get out here.
Let's roll some initiative, shall we?
Told you the lizards are coming.
That's a 4.
You guys are
I
great
got
at
a
rolling
2.
things.
Whoa, this is terrible rolling.
And exile our
Oh wow.
dice jail, but it's all it's all virtual.
We go from lowest to highest, right?
About that.
This is golf battle, right?
Yeah.
Got a part 2. All right.
All right. Your strange new friend, as you announce the lizards are there, looks up, seemingly reaches back out of instinct for a bow that's not there, has a frustration, just a frustrated look on her face. Oh, hey, Blue Bear. Blue came in to join me. And looks to you all and almost looks relieved that you have, sees that you're armed, and just kind of heads over towards this rock and hangs out for a second. Chime, somehow you're next.
Okay, so let's see. How close are these lizards? Oh, I see them. Okay. Is there sort of like a way to get away behind us?
Could you explain what you mean a little more to me?
So Chime sees big lizards, and she's not interested in fighting big lizards.
Sure. So at this point, they are still about 50 feet from you. They do notice you as the battle commences, so like a way just to completely avoid the lizards.
If possible.
Yeah.
Or if it's believable for Chime.
Sure. The beach itself stretches several hundred feet before any like rocky outcroppings that might be impassable. Oh, thanks for the hydrate there, Tim. So yeah, you absolutely could go towards the like one of the edges of the map and avoid them completely. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that's probably what Chime would do.
Or back out into the water if you would like to do that.
She's not a water bird.
That's foul.
Yeah.
I think you're the foul here.
Do you want to dash or do you want to like move and then try to hide?
Yeah, moving and hiding.
Okay, so with that, I would say there is a large rock that your new companion has went over towards. I mean, it's a full-on boulder on the ocean here, probably close to like 60 feet wide, maybe, probably at least 30 feet tall. This, it's a gigantic boulder that she's hiding behind. You could go towards that, where the lizard people likely couldn't see you, and hide behind that if you're interested.
Yeah, I'm going to try and hide behind that then.
Okay, so that's about 20-25 feet from you. Okay. And then go ahead and can you move yourself on that map?
So maybe like there?
Perfect. Yeah, that works. Right in the bushes. So go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay. Let's see. Oops, hold on. $22.
Awesome. All right. So you're able to kind of take cover next to the rock inside a large bush, and seemingly just disappears from view from everyone else.
Cool.
And I think as a level 2, do you have that as a bonus action yet, or is that your full action still?
I think actually that. Hold on.
I think with rogues at level 2, you get that.
Cunning action.
Let's take a quick look.
Yes. It's the cunning action, so I'll stick that in there. So yeah, it counts as a bonus action.
Do you want to do a thing with your full action, or are you good?
I'm gonna, let's see, I have a short bow. I'll pull out and ready my short bow.
Perfect. Okay. James, you're up next.
All right. Seeing how our new friend was frustrated. By the way, I have 2 crossbows. So I run towards her a little bit, and then I look to her and I pull one of the crossbows off my back and I like gesture it to her, looking for a response.
She looks to you and gives a nod.
Okay, I toss it to her and then I pull my other one out, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be my action, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Ken, you're up next.
I run towards the closest lizard and just lay waste with them, slashing with a greatsword.
Let's see. Your speed's 25. I don't think you can quite make it because they're about 50 feet away from you right now. You could dash and not attack if you wanted to.
I'll dash, not dash, but run towards the far end of the boulder so that it's blocking my left flank, but I can still see the lizards, and I prepared a defensive stance.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and we'll pull the map up for viewers too, just so people can see this. Said I might not do it, but why not?
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Thanks. Are you able to move yourself, Ken?
Ken?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No problem.
Right about there.
Perfect.
If possible. So.
And then as your action, do you want to ready anything or just...
Ready just the greatsword. There's nothing else I can think of. So.
Okay. So if one of them comes within attacking distance, you'll use your action to do that?
Yeah.
Cool. We can make that happen. Karn, you're up next.
All right. I am going to take a page from Kin's book and run toward the far end of the boulder.
Same end as me or a different end?
Same end.
Oh, you guys are buddies.
Oh, yeah. We established that in episode 1.
So with that, if I chose to run, would that double my
So-
speed?
If you so what you would do is technically the rules of D&D. We'll go through that. A move. I think your move is 30. Is that right? So
Actually, it's 40. Sorry.
oh, you move fast. So every square on here is 5 feet, which I'll go back to the map so our viewers can see it. So if you guys notice the squares, that's 5 feet. So he can move 8 squares as part of his move.
Yeah, I can make that entirely with just my regular move. So.
Yeah, so that works. And then if you need to move double your speed, you would take your action as a dash, which lets you move once again.
Okay. I have moved, and I think that's going to be my turn.
Do you still have an action? Do you want to do anything with that?
Not at the moment, just
Okay.
because I'm kind of a short range fighter.
Sure. All right. So the strange lizard creatures come out, and I forgot their movement because, you know,
You're the worst.
it's a
Keep it up,
Tuesday.
yeah.
It is like. All right.
Guys, it's only Tuesday.
I know.
God, don't say that.
One of them runs right up to you, Ken. So you had that greatsword attack ready. Go ahead and make it.
Meat's back on the menu, boys. Looks like a 23,
23 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
13 slashing.
Oh. So this lizard walks up to you. You put a good amount of force into it and make a huge gash right across his chest as it lets out a terrible... It's my best lizard voice, so thanks. Not looking pleased by this event whatsoever. But its reinforcements do run up. And this one is going to attack with his club. He gets to attack you twice. He's a veteran of many combats. His first attack is a 9, which I think is going to miss you. It's definitely gonna miss you.
AC 16. So
And his second attack is a 10. So, no issues there. This last one in the back runs up just a little ways, kind of skeptical because you just did a substantial amount of damage to his buddy. And he is going to launch a javelin at you for an 18.
it's
You're going to take 5 piercing damage as that javelin just finds a little crack in your armor. And with that, he actually launches a second javelin because
damn.
it worked once. This one clinks off the boulder just above your head, realizing that might have been a critical hit had you not maybe the divine favor with you today.
Ducked, you mean?
Okay, that's it. We're done.
Good
Night, everybody.
night.
Yeah. All right. And Tam, you are up.
So if I want to run 30 feet, which is my speed,
Mm-hmm.
can I run diagonally?
You can. Yep. Every square is 5 feet for you. Oh, hey, NG Cookie. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Or, let's do here. Or here. How far am I away from? Would you say the furthest lizard is 30 feet from me?
He is. Yeah, he's less than 30 from you.
I would like to cast Bane.
Okay.
So as I cast that, it essentially every creatures of my choice that I can see within the 30-foot range must make charisma saving throws, and when they fail the saving throw, they makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends.
Awesome. So you
Art. Yeah.
I like it. Okay, well, he failed
Miserably.
completely miserably, unless I didn't put those in.
Well, he's got a -2 on charisma. He's a lizard, so
And I'm sure you have better than 11, which you rolled there. And I'm sure you have better than a 7. All right, so all of them are affected by your spell. And we're going to put up a little heart with a circle on it so we know they have Bane affecting them.
So now every attack, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that number from their
That is awesome. All right.
That is handy.
Nice job. So your new companion, are you done with your turn otherwise?
Can I run away, or would that put me at disadvantage?
You used up your movement to move here, and then you used your action to cast a spell. So you really don't have any movement left to run away.
Alright, well, I will stay put then.
All right. So your friend, realizing what is happening, pulls out the crossbow, kind of moves over to get a better angle, and takes a shot at the one that has already been hit. Oh, hey, NG Cookie, thanks for the bits, man. We really appreciate that. And we're just going to use that. 14 does hit the lizard. Oh, and so now this bolt is sticking out of the lizard that's right in front of you, Cam, that you've already damaged. It's starting to bleed out and is looking extraordinarily rough. Like it's not going to make it a whole lot longer. And then kind of out of frustration, your new mysterious friend drops the crossbow, realizing she only had the one bolt in there, and drops it on the ground. And Chime, you're up next.
Okay, so Chime is going to, let's see. Looking at this map here, she's probably going to have to move up a little if she's going to get a vantage shot on any of these lizards. Let's see. I can move up right next to James. So I think I'm gonna do that. And then from there, I want to try and get that one, the second one that's right in front of Ken.
The one that's been hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go
So
ahead.
I'm gonna try and shoot my short bow. Does a 20 hit?
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage along with your sneak attack damage.
Let's see. Oh, hold on. Okay, I don't know why it won't let me actually do the damage. Okay, I don't understand.
If you click on where it says short bow on the chat.
Yeah, that's. Oh.
Yeah, actually where it says short bow.
Duh.
All right, so this lizard never saw it coming as your arrow just pierces his head, and he immediately just drops to the ground. Doesn't even have a chance to bleed out. He dead.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure I delete the right one because it takes him off the turn.
Ah, you snaked my kill.
Send an air high five to my friend.
Yay!
Love your obsession with friends. So you have a bonus action left. You want to do anything with that?
I've used up all of my movement, so I don't really have anywhere to go to hide. So
Okay.
I think I'm done.
All right. James, you're up next.
All right, so I am going to run past our friend and step in front of her since she is now unarmed. And I'm going to fire at this one here in the back
Okay.
with my crossbow. And by the way, when I leveled up, I got to pick a fighting style, so now I get +2 on all my ranged attacks.
Nice.
That's a 21. Does that hit?
That hit.
Okay. It's 5 piercing.
All right. So that bolt goes right into this one's chest, and it starts to look. Maybe they understand that you are overmatched. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Ken, you're up.
I want to grab the lizard closest to me by the neck and trip them with a sweep of my feet and slam them on the ground and shove the great sword into its mouth.
Cool. Give me an athletics check to grapple it.
Sorry for getting graphic, folks.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, that's good. I just.
That's a 9.
You go to grab it, and you just weren't quite anticipating how slithery and slick its scales and skin were going to be. So as you grab around, you just can't quite get the grip, and it slithers back just a little bit, just out of reach, and you're unable to grab a hold of it. Anything else your turn?
That's my action. I can't take a swing, I guess.
Yeah, that was your action, so
All right.
you could move.
Nah, it'll get an attack of opportunity. I stand tight.
Oh man, I can't bait you guys into that, can I?
Not easily.
Karn, you're up.
All right. I am actually going to move over to the side of this lizard that's in combat with Ken. And I'm going to make a two-handed attack on him with my quarterstaff.
All right.
14.
14 does not hit.
Wow.
With it ducking back away from Ken, you just didn't have your hit lined up quite right. And you hit the rock, and it's a very resounding sound of the loud clank. Other than that,
Resounding sound. We got it.
a sound. This has been like the Tuesday is Tuesday that ever Tuesdayed.
Tuesday.
That was also
So
very
long.
resounding.
Thank you so much. I hate you all. Just
But for Bison,
Okay.
it was
Oh.
Tuesday.
all right. Karn, anything else?
Nope. I'm not going to disengage with it because I don't want to give it that attack of opportunity.
All right. So this lizard folk in the back here, he is going to launch a javelin, one at Karn and one at Ken. So the first one is attacking Karn. And he rolls a 6.
That is not gonna hit.
Does not hit you. And then the javelin coming at Ken is a 17.
That hits.
And he is going to do 6 damage.
Okay.
And with that, he is going to take off running. And then the lizard here attacking kind of... Thanks for playing... Did you guys hear that sound, or is it not working still?
We hear the music.
Tim just played You're My Boy Blue.
We have the stream muted.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry you guys missed it. Okay, Jillian said it worked, so... Well, thanks for the
That's
bits and the
good.
sound, Tim.
Worth it.
He kind of attacks both of you seemingly at the same time, but more of a feint, as he just uses it to get you in a defensive posture so he can run away. So he actually is disengaging, is his action, so he's not attacking. I was just trying to be more descriptive. And runs back again, realizing that they're way overmatched and this is not going to go well for them. Tam, you're up next.
Sorry, I have a question. With the 6 piercing damage at Ken, wouldn't that be 2 since they have Bane on them?
I did not roll their Bane attack. Thank you for reminding me. It would
Okay.
actually be, it might not have hit him to begin with. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I didn't do the slash right. Oh, so actually, yeah. With his Bane, it never hit you because he would have rolled a 13. Thank you so much, Cheryl.
Got your back, Ken.
Yeah, that doesn't take away the damage. It takes away from their attack rolls, so they're just less likely to hit. It's a really useful ability for your teammates.
Gotcha. No.
Nice one, Tam.
And with that, it's your turn.
Alright. Let me see. Now that he ran away, I have to see. Do you think my light crossbow would reach them if I?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I'm going to aim at this fella.
Okay.
Which one?
He's been quiet in that corner there. Don't know if that hits. I don't think so. I rolled a 7.
And your 7, you're with him running away, you couldn't line the shot up just right. And your bolt hits one of the bushes right next to him, but doesn't seem to hit him at all.
Dang it.
Anything else? Do you want to move or?
Oh no, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm next to James. He might be my friend soon.
Hopefully, we can only hope.
I'm awkwardly trying to avoid eye contact with Tam.
All right, your new maybe snake-like friend. In your mind, Tam, you do hear, chase them, kill them all. And runs up, grabs the club of the fallen lizard folk, and then continues to run after them. And that is all for her. Chime, you're up next.
He wants us to kill them all. That's what she said in my head.
In your head.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
I think Chime is having some technical difficulties.
Oh, Chime, you muted?
I was muted.
Oh, that makes sense. It's your
Sorry,
turn.
sorry. My fiance got home and the dogs are still pretty excited.
Oh, I love dogs.
Yeah, it's a lot of howdy going. You
So
can
they're pretty
probably hear them
pog faced
stomping
right now.
around out there. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Okay, so Tam has just announced that they want us to pursue and kill them, but they're running away, right?
Correct. From how it appears, yes.
Okay. Yeah, she's not going to take any action.
Okay.
If
No
they're
problem.
running away, then she's done.
Okay. James, you're up.
So I look at Ken, who is the only one that was injured, and I say, it's your call. Do we kill him?
Absolutely not. I'm trying to figure out why this woman wants to be killed and why we were attacked. Somebody grab her.
Uh, all right, I will. I can make it there. I'm gonna run up behind her and try and like grab her and stop her.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh boy. 17.
Nice.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Dang it.
Jesus.
So she rolls a 19 on her acrobatics, trying to just get out of it. So you reach, and her skin feels well, the silk itself feels nice, but underneath it doesn't. Yeah, that was Ray. That was in fact Ray barking. A weird combination of scaly but still like flesh, but definitely not just normal human skin. And as you kind of grab her by the arm, she quickly just shakes and says something, just moves her arm and says something to you that again sounds very angry.
I try to just plead with her, not with words but with tone of voice. It's like,
Okay.
Just stop. Just let him go.
Go ahead and do a persuasion check, but you're going to be at disadvantage. I'm going to take us
All right.
out of initiative unless anyone intends to pursue them.
I do. Well, no, I intend to pursue her. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, we're going to take it out of initiative.
Yeah.
Just that way, because it's not really like a... That doesn't matter. As the lizards get away as you begin your infighting. Switch them. I meant to upload some new music, but I forgot. Weird what happens when there's lots going on. All right. So what'd you get?
I
on the,
rolled with disadvantage. I rolled a 5, and if I had not had disadvantage, I still would have rolled a 5.
Oh well, that works out. You're unable. She doesn't seem to understand, or maybe she doesn't want to understand. You're not sure which. But as you're speaking to her, and the lizards go further away, she looks just incredibly frustrated. Maybe not angry anymore. And the silken kind of head covering has come off, revealing more of her face. Her eyes are green and narrow, similar to what you'd think of for like maybe a large snake. As she talks to you, you can see that her teeth are sharp and pointed, and her nose, not full Voldemort nose, but not far, closer to maybe just slits on her face, as opposed to a well-developed human nose.
I assume I'm in not like total shock because based on the voice, but still not confused. Just we hadn't seen this before, so but I'm still just like, come on, come back. Trying to gesture, come back.
That's something you don't see every day.
Is she still trying to run away?
She's not. But Tam, in your head, you hear a frustrated, "They will be back in greater numbers. They have hunted and killed my people. We have been at war for centuries."
I reiterate that, and because I'd like her to get in a good mood and be her friend, and I also want to be James' friend, so I kind of run up and I'd like to play "Stop in the Name of Love" on my pan flute to hypnotize her to stay with us.
Okay, go ahead and give me a performance check.
All right.
There she goes again.
You'll thank me later, Ken. Oh no,
God, what the hell song is this?
I only rolled a 5.
A natural one, right?
Oh, I think so.
When it has the red outline, that's a natural one. You're not sure if it's maybe the adrenaline from the fight or the frustration and the extra concentration it takes from the psychic link that you're doing with her, but the music on your pan flute is just a little off key. And by a little, it sounds like a middle school band where
Is the pan flute warped from the water?
maybe it's just not
Spraying water.
a little bit of water shoots out during a high note, and it's very dramatic and very sad.
A little salty.
She doesn't seem to calm her being agitated. But we must leave soon. They will be back, and there'll be more of them.
What's she saying?
She wants us to leave. They'll be back soon.
All right,
Should we
let's get
run?
out of
And
here.
in greater numbers.
Let's
And
get
in
out of
greater
here.
numbers.
But I recognize that look from your friend. Your people will not accept me. I mean no ill will. You must tell others. You're not like the others.
James, I think she wants a hug.
You heard her, James.
Are you sure?
I
Oh,
don't think
you
she
heard
likes
me.
hugs.
Chime would like to learn that as well. I think she wants a hug.
Okay.
I go to cautiously try to hug her.
She looks confused,
God.
and as you begin to like wrap your arms around her, again like puts her arms up to block and like push them out.
Okay, I go to shake her hand.
She
All right, James, stop it. Stop.
slowly
Don't go in
extends.
for the bear hug. Go in for the side hug.
Is that the best you can do?
We must not wait any longer. Let us go.
Let
The
us go.
village is not far and might be in danger.
Wants us to go, young.
Okay, let's go. I
Follow
run back
them.
and pick up my crossbow
Okay.
that she dropped, and I'm ready to go. Ready to jet.
Thanks, Boozehammer. Boozehammer has redeemed Hydrate. So everybody,
Like that. Someone was really loud when they were drinking water just now.
it might have been me.
It's my water bottle.
Oh.
Hopefully
Oh.
loud.
I forgot about this
Congratulations,
voice. I
Tim.
need to use the pop filter, but that's a next week thing or next 2 weeks. All right.
Filter.
All right.
Shall we? Let's get out of here. Lead the way. Tell her to lead the way.
She
You doing okay?
motions for you to follow. Come. We may make it by nightfall if you do not delay too much.
And she wants us to haul ass because we're fighting the sun here.
All right. We follow.
Good then.
Does anyone have any sunscreen?
Here, get under my wing.
All right. Will you be my friend? You said you'd be my friend. Will you be my
Thanks,
friend?
Tim.
Already discussed this. Let's go.
So I'm walking on the other side of Ken so that Ken is between me and her.
Okay.
I got 2 new friends.
This is embarrassing.
The only goal.
Oh, I wasn't looking for a cover, buddy, but I appreciate it.
I always wanted to take you under my wing, James.
I wanna sidle up to Ken and say, "So you're a bastard."
Yeah, I guess so. Now let's get going.
I think
So-
she wants a hug.
We don't have time for this.
Guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but our friend seems to have moved about 100 feet while we've been debating hugs and friendship.
Her pace is exceptionally quick. She knows the area. There's not a lot of paths. You all are still pretty exhausted from your ordeal with the Kraken and being shipwrecked. And go ahead and everyone give me a Constitution save.
That's a 10.
Yeah, 21.
Nice.
9.
I got a 14.
Okay.
There's 11.
With this pace and the uncharacteristic just heat and humidity that several of you aren't used to, for some reason, Chime and James, you guys are able to hold up okay. But Karn,
I'm not used to living in air conditioning.
you are a bird of the street.
I'm a street bird.
Ken, Karn, and Tam, if you all continue this pace,
It's hot.
you will be exhausted. So it's going to be your choice. You can already feel it as you're going. If you continue this, you're gonna have to. There's like no way you're gonna continue it without just being worthless for a couple of days afterwards. So
Well, if
And
we stay
really
here,
shouldn't
we
have
get
worn
attacked.
really shouldn't have tried running in waterlogged wool robes. Ugh.
Oh, I turn around. Oh, geez, yeah. You guys don't look like you should be running. How about you guys slow your pace a little bit, keep going in this direction. When we get to where we're going, I'll come back and backtrack and find you guys.
But I'll miss you.
Chime's gonna look at Tam and say, "I'm sorry."
I forgive you.
okay. Does that work for everyone? We're gonna split the party. Love it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yay!
So
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
as she noticed as your new companion realizes what's happening, Tammy, in your head once again, if you go that pace, you will not make it by nightfall. If we split up, will the others vouch to your kin for me?
Hey, Ken. Hey, Chime. And James, vouch for her. She's
Alright.
afraid. I think she wants a hug.
I think she wants a hug.
I don't think she wants a hug. Last time you said that was not true. Also, I think Ken is right there with you guys. I don't think his webbed feet are good in this terrain.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. I mean, she helped us fend these guys off. I will vouch for her. Yes.
Okay, because we might
just-
not make it by nightfall.
I just won't know if she. Just let her know I can't understand her and to use as much visual language as possible.
Run!
Right.
All right. So with that, it's only not even a matter of minutes. It's kind of thick with vegetation, not really great trails, and the three of you, within a matter of minutes, completely lose any sight or just sense of your new lizard friend, James, or Chime. They're all just kind of out. And with that, so James and Chime, we're not gonna deal with you guys for just a little bit. You're beginning to not know where you're going. You're in a strange land. Everything's kind of looking the same. She gave maybe vague directions, but never really told you where you're headed. So, which one of you wants to take charge and lead where you're going?
I will if nobody cares. What direction is the sun right now relative to me and how I'm facing?
At this point, it is behind you.
Directly
It's
behind me.
directly behind you. It's looking like it's starting to setting in the west, and we're headed back east.
Gotcha. I turn around and hold my wing, I guess, to the horizon. How many fingers or feathers, I guess, from the horizon is the sun?
Are you trying to figure out how quickly the sun's gonna set?
Yeah.
Best guesstimate using that, you've maybe got 3 hours of good daylight.
All right. I think the sun's going to set in about 15 hours. We need to find a place to set up camp.
If it does set, I know the light cantrip, so
But go ahead and give me a survival roll to kind of make sure you're staying on maybe the right trail.
All of us?
Just Ken. Ken's kind of leading this, so as long as you're listening to Ken, it's just going to be Ken.
Okay.
10.
Okay. Just
Ken
writing
is
things
average.
down. Yeah, just writing things down for no reason. Don't worry, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
I've played this game before.
Yeah.
Everything's
I'll
fine.
lay down
Good
hands on
benevolent,
myself
yeah.
real quick.
James and Chime are in the safe area right now.
We'll get to you
Supposedly.
guys eventually. So everything's good. Okay. Best you can tell, you are on track, and about an hour passes. You got about 2 hours until sunset. Go and give me another survival check, and let's make sure that you're staying maybe on track, maybe not.
Looks like it is a 16.
Okay. Compared to your previous hour, you are like focused and finding just not quite paths, but enough clearings to go east and make slightly better time. You're doing better, and you're definitely making better progress. You think it's about an hour till sunset. Your pace still isn't quite what the pace of anywhere near what they were doing before. So you imagine you're still a ways away. Oh, hey, Denga, thanks for joining us tonight. Your camp can probably be set pretty quickly, but in terms of finding maybe any type of supplies, if you want to stop now, it'd be the time. Or you can try to press on.
Let's set up camp. We need to sort of get our bearings, fortify ourselves, and heal as best as we can. What do you all say?
I miss my friends.
Sounds like the best idea for now.
All right. Here's the plan. I'll help look for wood and food. Tam, you do what you do. And James, you do what you do. Or Karn, sorry.
I sit down and I start playing I Will Survive on the pan flute.
All right, go ahead and give me a performance check.
Can we get bardic inspiration from that?
Yeah, I think she has that. So yeah, you guys can have a bardic inspiration. So you're gonna look for food and wood there, Ken.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me another survival check.
So
I'm rolling performance, right?
Correct. You're rolling performance.
Karn, you want to help me find some stuff?
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to.
Yeah, I'm
Sun's
having a
going
hard
down. Do we need some additional light?
That'd be helpful. I can't find anything out here. I rolled an 8, so.
No, okay.
So
Well,
I had advantage, you said?
Oh, advantage. Thank you. I rolled a 20 then.
Oh yeah. Relatively quickly, you're able to find enough wood and not a lot of food.
Wow.
Unfamiliar. Wow. Unfamiliar with the fauna in this area, but definitely enough wood for the evening. And you guys do have some rations.
Right.
So Karn, in that case, what are you looking for tonight?
Well, I'm just looking to see if there's anything that would be of any immediate danger to us around the campsite.
Okay.
So he's searching the perimeter for danger. Got it.
Yeah.
You're able to find a relatively dry, definitely feels like solid
Wow.
ground beneath you. Wow. Thanks, Bethany. Feels
Wow.
solid. No quicksand or anything other random danger that might appear.
Wow.
You don't see a whole lot. You guys love WoW. All right.
Wow.
A nice, good campsite that would maybe let you kind of see danger coming as well on top of a small hilltop. So you're probably good for the night there.
Yeah. I'd like to use the wood to build lean-to tents.
You didn't find enough for that. You found enough for a good fire tonight that would keep you safe.
Fair enough. And when the opportunity strikes, as soon as sunset starts and the other party gets together, Ken would like to just sit and talk with Karn and Tam for a bit.
Sure. So, it's getting close to sunset. Are you going to do a watch?
Here's the deal. We can't all be asleep at the same time, so I'll take the first and second watch. You two can discuss who wants to take the third and fourth watch and who takes the next few watches. But basically, one of us needs to be awake at all times to keep an eye. Is that fair?
I agree. I can take the third and fourth watches. Are you sure you want to take the first ones? You were injured.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It'll give me time to do a little bit of prayer.
How many watches are there?
There's a Rolex and Timex and Casio. It depends on
Yeah.
what part of the country you're from. In terms of staying up, usually just 3 since there are 3 of us, but if they're 2 hours long, I'll take the first 4.
Well,
That
I
means
think
we sleep
Karn's
12
taking.
hours.
Isn't Karn taking third and fourth? I can take fifth and sixth.
Fair enough. I need to talk to you guys. You got a second?
Sure.
I have time for my friends.
I have a serious question for all of you. What gives you value? Karn?
Well, I suppose what I can do for my fellow man and also for the world as a whole, I guess. I never really considered it before.
Tam, what about you? What gives you value?
I go to Walmart. There's great value there.
I'm serious, Tam. What gives you, yourself, a sense of worth to the world?
I'm finding the answers to what happened to my parents. That's
me.
my only goal.
Yeah, I see. For me, it's knowing that I've made a difference for the better in someone else's life. I joined my order, the Order of the Pond, many years ago to pay back a karmic debt from a lifetime of sins. I don't know if you guys could tell, I wasn't always that great of a person. I was a squire, learned that even the poorest, most unskilled, unblessed, and ungifted wretch like me can still be a valuable member of a community through what they do, their actions, their willingness to help other people. The Order of the Pond taught me that any one of us individually can achieve greatness at risk of great loss, but that together we could be unstoppable. I've seen what you two can do in battle, although I don't agree with some of your tactics. I think all of you, both of you that is, are destined for greatness. I can't do this alone. I need to know that you guys will be by my side. We'll try to figure this place out. I need to know that we're in this together. Do I have your word that you'll continue fighting alongside me if I promised my sword in your quest as well?
I will stand by your side, even though, as you've noticed, I don't have the best aim.
Yeah, we're going to work on that. What about you, Tam?
I go up to Ken and attempt to give him a hug.
Jeez, what are you doing?
You said you're my friend. I give hugs.
So be it.
I suppose I'm your friend too, Tam.
Karn, you are? I run up to Karn and give him a hug too.
Aw.
One big happy fucking family. All right. Let's get some rest.
Okay.
All right.
Does anyone want me to play a lullaby?
Oh, yeah, you do that while I cast Lay on Hands on myself. It's 4 HP, right?
Yeah, I think so. Play whatever your charisma mod is. So if you're going to take a long rest tonight, you'll get all your health back as well.
We're keeping watch, so we can do a long rest and keep watch and still get the full.
You can. Basically, you would rest, like your total rest would just be a little longer because you all need to get that time in.
Yeah.
But as long as nothing happens, your rest isn't necessarily asleep, as long as you're not doing any strenuous activity. So
there's a potential that our rest may be interrupted, so I'm going to cast Lay Hands anyway, and then regain the spell. So. Or Cure Wounds. Huh, didn't know I could do that.
Be a real jerk of a GM to do that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and transition
2 points
to our other party members, because you guys split the party, which is the one thing I didn't expect.
You haven't seen me play D&D, have you?
I have, and I just don't know why.
No wonder
I mean, in other parties.
No wonder your campaign has gone on for 4 years.
4 years later.
All right, so Chime and James. As it begins to, it's definitely dusk. And your strange friend, though you're unable to communicate, is leading a incredibly grueling pace. Even though you're both strong people not used to air conditioning, at this point you're getting extraordinarily tired as it is. And you can begin to hear what sounds like hammering in the distance. Just bits of like that familiar, somebody's working on wood projects not too far away. As you kind of come out of this dense forest, jungle, whatever you might want to call it, you see a couple of humans working on what looks to be wooden barricades with spiked ends. The rest of the village is extremely small. Just a matter of, definitely less than a dozen buildings. Most of them very small, almost huts, really. Wooden walls that are unfinished, almost like they strapped some palm trees together to make walls. A combination of maybe thatch and palm tree roofs. Just a very hastily constructed kind of buildings. There is one large building kind of in the center of town that has a smokestack coming out of it, and obviously a chimney and a little bit of smoke, but not much. And to the south, almost on the beach itself, another small building with a little chimney and smoke coming out. The rest of the buildings don't see any sign of obvious use. See, we're having a video issue right now on Twitch.
The names.
Oh, because somebody dropped out real quick. Okay. That is messed up. Let's see. Give me just a minute and I can fix it.
Will you be my friend?
So it's the bottom row. Cheryl was in the bottom left. Oh wait, no.
It's all messed up.
In Zoom, everybody's looking
about-
at something different, so I'm gonna
Mine's
shut
not
up now.
messed up.
How about one of you talk about how your character's feeling right now? Who wants to volunteer?
I will.
Okay, cool.
So Chime is so confused right now. She is just, I mean, this whole experience is not something that she was expecting. She wasn't expecting to get carried off on this ship, and then when she did, originally it was no big deal. But then she finds out that she's going to an entirely different world on this ship, and that there's no way back home. And then the ship is attacked by a kraken. And then she washes up on the beach, and now there's someone there that doesn't speak anything that she knows. And all of her set phrases are in common. You know, she's doing the best that she can, but yeah, she's a little flustered. It's a big communication issue with this newfound person.
A bit ruffled.
Really? Okay, that was pretty
Yes.
good. That was almost as good as Duck. Almost.
No, Duck was way better.
Don't bring out Randy.
All right. Well, thanks for that, because now I got that fixed.
That was some nice exposition.
That was really good. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's why I have you guys as players.
You're welcome.
So again, there's a couple of villagers, mostly human. You know, one of them might be a elf or half elf. It's hard to tell. And you know, you don't want to judge immediately right there. But they're building these wooden barricades with pointy ends and kind of doing it hastily. And a man wearing some split mail, dark skin, bald head, older man, probably in his 40s, so he's basically ancient at this point. The joke. Is kind of barking commands to these people that are obviously way out of their league and very scared. And is just...
Okay, as soon as I see all this stuff, I tap our friend and I say, I'm like putting my hands up. I'm saying, hang on. And I kind of point back to the woods a little bit. I was like, come this way. I want you to hide over here. Because here's what's going through my head right now.
Okay.
We have someone who wants us to vouch for them, so they're probably not going to be accepted on her own or on their own. I'm assuming a she, so my apologies. On their own. We have a Kenku who can only speak in clips and phrases, and you have a half demon who is generally not regarded as friendly or accepted. So what is going through my head is I want to try and get her to hide on the outskirts where she's going to be safe but unseen, so that I can go find the rest of our damn crew and come back so that I don't have to be the face with my half demon face.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, but with disadvantage because you're not speaking the same language and it's very difficult to communicate.
11.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So
2.
All right.
Okay. Is she very clearly not getting it?
You don't know if she's not getting it. It's does she want to get it to begin with? Even if she understood, would she do it? Because she kind of, as he's making these like gestures, which to you, even though you don't speak, they're very clear to you that he wants her to stay in the forest and just hang out for a bit.
I'm also saying this
I
out
can
loud
understand.
because I am saying it out loud, loud enough for the three of us to hear, but she doesn't.
Right.
Well,
She doesn't speak common.
Yeah, our friend doesn't understand me, but Chime does.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So your gestures and your words are very clear to the point where she just shakes her head and points to you all and points to the village.
I look at Chime. I shrug. I mean, what do we do?
And with that, she begins to walk around this building.
Shit.
The hammering comes to a sudden stop. As a gruff... Go ahead.
I'm gonna put my. I'm gonna take my crossbows off and put them on the ground before I come around the corner.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna come around and follow her.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
Gotcha. You come around the
yeah,
corner of the building.
I'm trying to look very unthreatening.
The man wearing the armor puts his hand off to the side and kind of grasping a longsword, but hasn't drawn it yet. His hand is on it. He's ready.
Oh, thank God, someone who speaks common. Hello. Oh my God. Hello.
Abandoned ship.
Yes. Thank you. Do we know Chime's name, by the way?
You can ask. You can ask.
Just say the bird.
Just
Which bird?
I turn.
That's
That's bird is.
What is your name?
that's Kenkuis. She opens her mouth and she makes the sound of wind chimes.
Chimmery. Chimmery? Chime. Chime.
Where the hell did you come from?
Okay. Sorry. We sailed over the edge of the world, and then were attacked by a kraken.
Abandoned ship.
And the kraken destroyed the ship. And then we washed up on shore and were attacked by some lizards. And this person here came through and helped us fend off the lizards who were attacking us, and then wanted to bring us to the village here and also vouch for her, which I can do because she helped save our lives. I left my crossbows around the corner because I did not want anyone to hit this face, which is not usually accepted.
Stop talking, demon.
Mm.
Are you behind the attacks? You come here to gloat?
I just got here. I just woke up on the beach a couple hours ago and came straight from there after fending off some lizards.
Prime makes the
just don't-
noises of the ship like being crunched.
Yes, that. That was like yesterday. We think I don't know. We passed out and washed up on shore.
Kind of looks at you again. How are you gonna fight?
What?
Do you take orders? How are you gonna fight?
I have my crossbows around the corner.
I don't care where they are. How can you use it? You good with it?
Yes.
Been
Stick
attacked
'em
by-
up.
Yes. I
Pulls out her
can,
daggers.
I can shoot.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. What's going on here?
You look like a demon.
I'm sorry. I was born to two humans. It's a bloodline thing. It's not my fault.
I don't care, but we left the main town and made our own little settlement here. But there's not many of us. We're been attacked by demons, almost like clockwork as they come out.
What kind of demons?
I don't know. You all look the same to me.
Okay. First of all, I'm a demon hunter, and I'm all about this shit.
That's-
I want to learn that.
I'm visibly excited.
Wait, were you saying that or
Yes.
okay?
Yeah, Ken, you're 100% right in the chat there. You all have absolutely sent the worst people to this village, and I probably don't show it, but I'm like giddy inside that it's worked out this way. So
Oh, Chime, what did you learn?
I'm all about the shit.
he looks like a man he's very skeptical and obviously doesn't trust the situation, and he's like, and that he points to your snake friend, your snake woman friend. What is that? Why would you have to vouch?
I think she wants a hug.
I don't know. She asked us to I'm gonna say she because I don't know and it's shorter. Okay, they asked us to vouch for
Please.
them, and the only reason we were even able to communicate with them because I'm terrible at this. My apologies. Is because we have a wizard in our party who was able to telepathically communicate with them, and that's the only bridge of communication. Except they were unable to keep pace, and so we have to go back for them now that we know where settlement is.
You brought a wizard? Can the wizard help us defend our town? Where's this wizard? He starts to look behind you.
I point the way we came.
Chime wants to mimic the really bad version of oh shoot, what was it? In the air
song?
tonight.
Okay. Go ahead and roll performance.
Okay. 13.
Okay. You're able to mimic a very bad version of the song. Was it in the air tonight? I thought it was.
Oh no, I'm looking at the Roll20 chat. It was, what was it?
Oh, thanks for the posture check. Let me scoot this chair up a little bit.
Sam, what did you play earlier?
Stop in the name
I
of
will
love.
survive.
Stop.
Stop the name
Stop
of
in the
love.
name of
Stop in
love.
the name of love. Okay,
Yes.
that's the one I want to mimic.
Okay. He looks extremely confused.
I look extremely confused.
He looks up at the sun. It's getting dark and it's not safe. We expect the demons to attack tomorrow, based on what they've been doing for whatever reason they're doing it. You can stay tonight, but you're sleeping outside, and we're going to keep a guard on you at all times.
That's understandable.
So you're a bastard.
Do not test my generosity, you... whatever you are.
So she's a bird.
Isn't going too well.
Oh, thanks.
For the record, I do have a low charisma.
Dango would like us all to hydrate because this is going super well.
Meanwhile, back at the campsite, I wonder how things are going.
Meanwhile, back at the campsite.
Yeah. You put me in quite the situation. I hope you know that.
All right.
I need
look,
people to help.
Okay. You clearly don't trust me with my weapons. So
I don't trust any of you. We've got a demon, we've got a snake thing,
Not a demon.
and we've got some smart-ass bird who won't talk in a normal sentence. What do you expect me to think? We're fighting for survival, and you think it's a joke.
It's not a joke. We barely survived a Kraken attack. I'm pretty sure that's pretty crazy. Look, you clearly don't trust me with my weapons. It's fine. Just
No,
keep them off to the side, and then throw them to me. If we get attacked, I will help fight for you.
Take
guys.
your weapons, demon. Love to get a chance to fight you.
Yeah, no. I said no. I said I'm not doing that. What about this don't you get? I just want to help and survive. That's it. I have nothing against you.
Chime is gonna look at James and say, "Please." She's gonna point at the crossbows. Please.
Please pick them up. No, he invited me to pick them up so that he could. So then I would be threatening and he would attack me. I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to attack you for no reason. You talk more than the other demons. The other demons just come in and kill and burn and just cause havoc.
Well, I want to kill those demons.
Well, then grab your crossbows and kill them. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Well, then I
Pick 'em up!
misunderstood you. I'm going to pick them up now.
Thank you.
Go get your wizard so we can defend this town.
Oh, Jilly's right. My next phrase should be smartass bird. Thank you, Jilly.
All right. So, I mean, can we start heading back now that we know where it is? Can we make our way back here if we go out?
It's basically sunset, so you'd be doing it in the dark.
I have dark vision.
Does Chime?
No. No, she does not.
That's up to you. I mean, I'm not going to tell you no.
Chad really wants to get back with Tam.
Aww.
Oh. Let's see. Do I have like a? I have a tinderbox. I don't have like a torch. Are there any torches that I can just grab? Do they have any torches that I can just?
The town
Stealthily.
looks really basic. You might be able to grab one. I mean, it would likely be
I
stealing.
mean, could I just make something from the like
That would burn.
levery?
Yeah, you
around
could try.
me?
Oh, hang on. Do I?
You can find a light source if that's your concern. If you guys want to head out
Okay.
tonight.
I
Yes.
have a cantrip.
Oh, yeah.
I have minor illusion. Can I make lights with that?
That does not typically make light, but just to keep this story
Never
going,
mind.
yes, you can.
For
Then
All right.
if James
Chief-
wants to go out tonight, then Chime is willing to go with.
Okay.
I'm backtracking, and I see just as well in the dark as I do.
The kind of the where are you going? I
Go
thought
get our
I
wizard.
made it clear I need you here.
You said go get the wizard.
How far is the wizard?
Don't know.
Where is the wizard?
Chime is
That
gonna
way we
make
came
the
from. That way. let's
sounds
see.
from the forest. Like whatever creatures are in there, she wants to mimic that.
However long it took us to get here, DM can fill that in about half that way, half that long back that way.
All right. It was nice meeting you.
I'm not leaving them out there alone.
I am all about this shit.
Your snake friend, they makes no attempt to go with you and approaches the armor-clad man with her hands up.
Oh yeah, please don't hurt them. They helped us. If not for them, we probably would have been slain before we woke up.
All right, demon. See you in the morning, I hope.
All right.
All right, so you're going to try to backtrack and find your friends
Yes,
in the dark
in the dark.
with unknown monsters lurking about. Cool. Go ahead and which one of you is going to lead this tracking once again?
Um, what would be
I'm
lead?
sorry. I will lead because I can see.
Yes, all hail
mean-
Dorito.
All hell Dorito! Heck yeah. Yeah, it's probably better if you lead.
Okay, go ahead and give me a survival check. Let's see how well you can find your way.
Both of us?
Just,
Nope, just me.
Just
James.
James.
God. You
Rolled a 6.
Cool.
Great!
Stuff
I love it when the DM says cool.
Um,
I know what that means because I've been the DM.
So you're headed in roughly the right direction, but you're kind of losing your previous trail. You don't have your guide here to help you, and you're somewhere out in the middle of this foresty jungle kind of area. And you've traveled for about an hour. At a, I'm assuming a more casual pace, or do you want to like really haul ass again?
Not in between.
Okay.
If it's one or the other, then it's I'm looking back to Chime to see what she's comfortable with. I'm trying to go as fast as comfortable.
Yeah, Chime's not trying to exert herself a crazy amount because we already did that once today, but she also does not want to go at a leisurely pace.
Okay, so there's a medium. That's fine.
Yeah.
Medium.
Sure, we can do that. Okay, so it's been about an hour. Need to pick another way to go. So whichever one of you is leading, give me another survival check.
Side question.
Yes.
Which shift are we on at the campsite?
At this point, you made camp about the time they made it to town. They talked, didn't take super long, and they've traveled for an hour, so you're probably still on the first watch.
Okay.
Excellent question.
I still lead, and I rolled a 14.
Okay. At this point, you feel like you're making maybe a little better progress.
I recognize a few landmarks.
Yeah, you think you recognize landmarks. It's, you were going at such a quick pace, but you feel maybe a little more confident that this is the right way to go.
Chime wants to start using her daggers to mark trees.
Okay, excellent. Very smart.
I look at her. Why didn't I think of that?
Smart ass bird.
All right.
Agreed.
You're able to make enough marks. The trees are soft enough that you can make a relatively small incision on them while passing with your exceptionally sharp daggers. Go ahead and give me one more survival check, maybe.
$15.
Okay.
Right.
So at this point, it's about 3 hours. I'm going to say it's probably the second shift, which I think is Ken. Ken, give me a perception check.
This entire time, he's looking around. He's also reading in this book of the Order of the Pond. His god is the god of justice, which I believe is the 9 judges.
It's 13.
13 judges, thank you. Looking around, and that was a survival, my bad.
all
You
good.
said perception. Let's try that again. Perception check. He rolled just a 6.
Okay. Chime and James can smell a fire. As you definitely is kind of the smoke, and if you're quiet for a second, unfamiliar sounds to you, the chirping of some exotic bug, some rustling behind you, birds flapping and chirping. But something about that fire, just, it's comforting and familiar. And as you come out of rustling, at the top of a hill, you can kind of see the silhouette of Ken, who is very likely on watch, but is like deeply enthralled in this book and has no clue that you're there.
Chime is gonna mimic. Well, actually, first she's gonna look at James. Okay. So she's gonna mimic. So you're a bastard, loud enough for Ken to hear.
Yeah, Ken grabs his great sword and gets to his webbed feet and looks around. He wakes up Karn and Tam. Get up, get up.
Who said I'm a bastard?
That wasn't the time. It sounded like that bird.
Who has the sausage?
That was definitely that bird.
Smart ass bird.
Where are you?
Up here, we're coming down.
Oh, they're on a hill above you. You're below them.
Up,
Oh.
down here, we're coming up.
Okay, this guy's sense of direction sucks.
I hear Chime and James and get very excited, pull out my pan flute and play Elvis Presley's "You Were Always on My Mind" to help guide them to our campsite.
Hand food in handy.
It's a lovely rendition, as they've already found the campsite, but you leave it to them. Like conquering heroes, you have played it as they return, against all odds in the dark.
Well, while that is lovely, Tam, I'm gonna ask you not to make too much noise because we know that there are some demons that are apparently attacking a little settlement that we ended up at, and they could be around us, but we didn't feel comfortable leaving you all out on your
I
own
am
for the
all
night.
about this shit.
Yeah. So what we
Chime swears.
So yeah, what I'm going to recommend is that we get to the settlement now because they expect to be attacked because they've been attacked every day and they expect to be attacked in the morning, and we need to help these folk.
Then
Anything
let's
for
get
you,
there.
friend.
And I'm looking at Ken directly because I know I'm appealing to his senses here.
Hold on a second. I'd like to cast Divine Sense, see if there are any fiends within 60 feet.
Sure.
I don't click anything. I just tell you I'm casting it.
Yeah. So that moment, you kind of fall within yourself, and the 13 judges, the divine inspiration, the divine presence kind of fills you for just a moment. And one of your tenets is to defeat fiends of that nature, as they do not respect judgment or fairness or any of the pillars of your great order of the pond. And within 60 feet, your sense remains clear that the area around you, while dangerous, is pure of fiends and their corrupting presence.
All right, everybody, grab a torch from the fire and let's get going. Get your arms and your weapons ready.
Done. Shall I lead back?
Yeah.
Chime wants to
Well, I don't
learn
know the
that.
way,
Get your
of course.
arms and your weapons ready.
Okay. You got it. So, yeah, at this point, give me a survival check, but with advantage, since Chime was able to mark those trees.
Yay.
Thank you, Chime.
You're welcome.
All of us. are just-
22.
Just James. James is leading you
20.
all back. Not 20,
Nat
22. All right. Excuse me. So with these trees marked, and the whole path is fresh on your mind, you're able to make excellent time. And at this point,
I hope
within
so. It's the third time I've made it.
it is what took you 3 hours before, at this point, since you're familiar with it and Chime was able to mark a good section, you make it back to town in maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But you make us great time. At this point, a couple townspeople out. The noise.
I'm catching Ken up. Well, I'm catching the rest of the group up. Look, they don't like me because they've been attacked by demons, and obviously, look at me. Look at this face. Look at it. look at it. And also this smart ass bird over here.
Smart ass
can,
bird.
can only talk in clips and phrases. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to do the talking here.
I'm surprised they didn't slay you where you stood.
Me too. I think it's because I put my crossbow down before I approached him.
Yeah,
That
whatever.
is very smart.
Yeah, we'll sort this out when we get there. Let's go.
Smart ass bird.
What did you call me?
Is that the best you can do? Who has the sausage?
I'm gonna assume that she's talking about herself because that's what the town's guide called her, and she picked her right up.
I am really surprised you two weren't killed. Let's get going.
Thank you.
Go to a party of all Kenkus. Like nothing but Kenkus, just for fun.
So you're a bastard?
All right. It's still very dark by the time you make it back to town. The sounds that you comforted before of the hammering have stopped. Let me get some people off the map because they're not out right now. Your lizard friend's nowhere to be seen. There are a couple of poorly equipped townspeople, basically looking nervously to the north of the town where they've built these barricades, and you're coming in from the west. And thanks for the posture check there, Ryan.
No problem.
They're not great guards. They're likely fishermen based on their attire, just kind of doing their part to help the town. You're able to get by them if you so choose, or if you want to talk to them, that is completely up to you.
Is there any? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, is it like really clear to Chime that they're fishermen?
Since you saw them earlier, yeah, it's pretty clear. They're not wearing any armor. Clothes are kind of raggedy, and if you've seen them at the dock before, what a general fisherman's attire and kind of the general look and posture of someone who spends their day on a boat or on a dock fishing.
Okay. So she's gonna come up to them and make the sound of the harbor back home.
Okay. They look a little surprised. Maybe they're a little weary and tired. Haven't heard the sound of civilization in who knows how long it's been. Is your wizard back?
Chime is going to point at Tam.
Yeah,
I'm here. Will you be my friend?
If you can fight these demons off, yeah, I'll be your friend. Sure.
I do anything for my friends.
Grayson, he wanted to see you. He's in the main hut there with your friend.
My other friend?
Yeah, I guess your other friend. But he wanted to know as soon as you were back.
He's talking about the person who came and saved us this morning.
saved
Oh.
you.
That's my friend.
Well, great. I guess everybody needs friends. But
We don't have time for this. Lead the way, James.
All right. I'm gonna hand Ken my crossbow so that here, hold these for a minute, and then I walk up to the hut and I walk in.
The hell? He throws him on the ground.
Big move.
We
So
follow
you're a
through the hut.
bastard.
And then Ken just follows James into the hut.
all right. So the hut on the inside looks to be like a combination of I would stretch to call it an inn, but there is a hearth on the south side. Primarily, maybe they use it to bake bread and kind of do communal cooking. On the north end is a separated wall. You can kind of peer inside an open door, just full of boxes and crates. In the middle, there's some cots laid out and just kind of furniture that is hastily made through the resources they had, just haphazardly placed throughout the room. No real rhyme or reason. but this building itself has no windows whatsoever, and even the windows of the other buildings are just small openings. Glass would be a luxury that anyone in this village is far, far out of reach at this point for them. The hearth is going, but it's already warm and humid, so no one's staying near it. But there's a heavy cast iron pot bubbling, and realizing that you guys really didn't take a lot of time to eat today, the smell is just, you're drawn to it almost immediately. It's a salty but earthy kind of smell of from what you can tell, maybe a fish stew or something along those lines. At a table kind of in the middle, your friend, Snake Woman, and the man that you believe he was referring to as Grayson are sitting at a table together, both eating from this stew, the big hunk of crusty bread. Both have a pewter flagon in front of them, kind of a foamy top, drinking, and both appear to be maybe smiling. That's the scene as you enter.
All right. Kenneth walks up to the lady that we've seen before and kind of puts his wing on the table, saying, what is this? Where are we? Why did you leave us back there? Can you talk to her? Are you able to understand a word she's saying? He turns to the other guy.
No, I just find her presence comforting. I don't know how to explain it. We don't really talk. Just having someone else comforting, and she's rather charming, don't you think?
Oh, great.
Hey, Tam, can you link up again?
Yeah.
Can I cast that again?
It's not so much a cast, it's an ability you have, and yes, you absolutely can.
Okay.
Okay. So as she kind of senses you come close again, and that link developing, this one seems very nice.
Y'all are flirting.
Okay, wonderful. Ken would like to introduce himself and the party to the other guy. You said his name was Grayson. You're Grayson, right?
Indeed, I am leader of this city.
I'm Kenneth Mandrake Duckian III. I'm a paladin
Hello there.
of the Order of the Pond. And I happen to be coming to the new continent looking for my brother. And happen to somehow get tangled up with these folks here, including the demon and the bard and a couple of others out there, the bird.
Smart ass bird.
Yeah, that one. Needless to say, our ship was crushed by a kraken, and we have no idea where we are at or where to go, what to do to find provisions.
So I tried to tell him, he just didn't want to listen to me.
You keep interesting company, Duck.
I could say the same about you. That aside, is there an inn or somewhere we could post up for the night? We can pay you with our labor in the form of protection.
Well, I believe your demon friend already promised protection for us, and I told him to sleep outside. But seeing that you're able to communicate with this lovely creature, yes, you'll find cots along the side of the wall. We have, by my estimation, 3, maybe 4 hours until the attack comes. It's almost always at first light. Yes, we've been attacked by demons for days.
Are you always caught off guard?
Well, I wouldn't say caught off guard. It's happened.
Do you feel like you have to scramble?
Well, yes, we definitely have to scramble.
Okay, then I want to rearrange all these cots. I'm going to pull, I know it's not exactly right, but I'm going to pull military rank and start saying, well, look, the way these cots are laid out, if anybody like jumps up in the middle of the night and tries to get anywhere, they're just going to trip over everything. That's going to like double your response time. That's terrible. look, if you put these over here against this wall and these over here against that wall, and then make it so they're all facing out, everybody can get out much more quickly. Just saying.
James, that's brilliant. Let's do it.
That's my friend.
I mean, it's not our place.
No.
You're gonna tell me to shut up again?
No,
The hell,
Demon.
not our
No,
place.
I appreciate what you're trying to do here. So, yes, make these accommodations as you need them to defend us.
What do your men have to fight with? What weapons do you have available to them? I didn't see any armor walking in.
No, you certainly didn't. They've made spears out of pieces of tree, clubs, very little. We had hoped this would be a community of peaceful living, but we can discuss that in the morning once we know we survived another day.
Ken turns to James. I think we're at the right place. Turns back and says, all right, we'll take care of the west end of the village.
Well, the attack comes from the north. I'll need you at the north. And it's small, and normally I can take care of it myself. I just don't want to lose any more townspeople.
Fine, we'll do the north. Then we talk.
Get some rest.
Chime points at the stew and like imitates the noise of it bubbling.
Oh, yes. Please. Help yourselves.
Thank you. Let's eat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We'd like to do, I guess, finish the long rest if that's cool.
Yes, you guys go ahead and get your... Well... Yeah, between your couple hours of walking, so you guys can get a little bit of that rest in. It'll be nice, because you got your low levels. Okay.
Can we just set up cots at the north end of the village, right behind the fencing? Or should we take the a hut?
Based on he has since left, along with your lizard friend. He kind of indicated the cots would be in this building, but that is
Tam.
your call.
Tam, are you still linked with our friend?
I am. She's my friend. They're my friend.
Can you ask her name so that we can like stop calling her or they or our friend?
What's your name, friend?
I already forgot. It's in my list here.
Daniela.
Yeah. My people call me. I really hope. This is what happens when you let your viewers and players name people. Just so you're all prepared for this, I'd like to give a shout out to Burger Bun, aka Bethany, aka Chime, who redeemed points to name this character. My people call me Daniela. Daniela Sexbang.
Oh God!
I hope you've all learned a valuable lesson.
Motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
I didn't get a notification for who just played that, but thank you for playing.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh no!
Yes, we all learned a valuable lesson today. It's great to flummox the DM.
Keep doing it.
Hey,
So
as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
this means we gotta have a Daniel sex bag now, right?
I have to look and see what that is, so that's fine. I'm
Yeah,
old.
don't go to Urban Dictionary on that one.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
All right.
Same.
So we're going to go a little later than 9 tonight to kind of finish up what's happening. Oh, great. Ninja Brian. You guys will never learn your lessons.
Ninja Brian has to be friends with Daniela. Stipulation.
That's extra points. I need to make that
How
like
many
7,000.
extra points do you?
You're
What?
fine. Let us continue. You are able to get your long rest. You're all rested up and feeling better. The next morning, I mean, you feel like you just fell asleep after eating this stew. You hear just some scared voice. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming again. Again. And knocking on the door. They're coming.
Hey guys, come on, get up.
Up, up.
I'm up already.
Let me get to the right layer here. Go ahead and move yourselves on this little village map to where you think your character would be. I think I just moved. And sure enough, I didn't really size this properly, so sorry. They're going to kind of appear close to you to begin with. Oh, where'd you go?
Well, guys, make yourselves full HP if you haven't. We had a long rest, I think.
Yeah, you're all full HP. Got some sleep.
Can we
Got hit.
hide behind the tree?
You absolutely can. If that is
Yeah,
what you think
I'm
your character would
hiding
do in
behind
this
the tree.
situation,
Cool.
100%.
Making a stealthy maneuver.
Chime, join me. You're my
I'm
friend.
hanging back, but not hiding. Mostly just because I'm ranged.
Get into the position that's appropriate for your attack style.
How
Not
tall
crap
is the tree?
north.
What is it? Grab your arms and weapons.
Get your arms and your weapons ready.
And seemingly, you know in your heart they approached the town. You're able to see them run up, but you weren't able to act before that because of the way I drew this map. So sorry about it. Four kind of hairless creatures with grotesque faces, wrinkled around their eyes and nose, gigantic uneven teeth. The mouth almost starts to look like melted wax, and the ears very similar. Slightly smaller than humans, are kind of running up on all fours. Very strong, muscled creatures approach the village. Let me get the map up so our viewers can kind of see what I'm talking about. There you go. I didn't transition. Just a professional at this. Then a smaller creature off to the side, maybe trying to stay hidden. Small, almost lizard-like, with a crazy bat face, large horns sticking out of its head, dark black eyes, black as coal, and a small fanged mouth. Just off to the side, approach the village. And let's roll initiative.
An 8, so
Oh,
yeah,
I
my
cleared this before, didn't
my
I?
rolling's sticking. My rolling's consistent tonight.
I forgot to clear the previous fight because I'm just doing awesome. If you guys don't mind, just roll again for me
Okay.
instead of me.
Wow.
Wow, I did worse that time.
Me
Excellent.
too.
I actually did better for once.
If you remember your previous roll, I can add it if it really bothers you.
Oh, that's fine.
I would rather have my 9.
Okay, you can have an eye
Yay, thank you.
since it was my mistake. Everybody else good?
Yeah.
All right. So these creatures, scowling, slobbering, making this rush towards the town. The villagers who were standing guard look absolutely terrified of the situation. The man you know is Grayson, draws his longsword with both hands and says, just let him charge you first. Easy to cut down. And Tam, you're up first.
Well, I'm trying to impress all my friends, so I want to be brave. So I'm going to run up here.
Wow.
Is that within 15 feet, you'd say, of all of them?
Yeah, they're only at this point like 10 feet, or yeah, about 10 feet from you.
Okay. I'd like to use Thunderclap.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn it.
What?
Yes.
You're about to find out what happens.
Okay.
Could you link Thunderclap in chat for me just to make it a little easier? It's going to be great.
I'm
If you
trying to
click the little talk bubble next to the thing, it'll post it in chat.
That's good enough.
Oh.
Okay. So as you tap into your arcane energies, this cacophonous sound erupts from you. And I think it's the 15 feet in front of you.
Uh-huh.
A wave of energy and thunder just come out from you. So the three of the dretches is what they're called. All feel this force up against them, and they have to make Constitution saving throws.
Why only 3 of them?
I think it's a 15-foot cube, is it not?
It's 15 foot away from me.
Let me double check.
Every square is 5 feet, so these are 10 feet except for the fourth one on the right, which would be 15 feet.
Oh, hang on. Wait, Thunderclap says.
Sorry, my searching for the spell is being a little slow. I was pretty sure that was right.
Oh, dang it! I meant Thunder Wave because Thunderclap is only 5 foot range. Thunder Wave is a 15-foot range.
I think I was thinking the same one.
Okay.
So it's Thunder Wave is focused on you, but it's a 15-foot cube that you're targeting. Does that make sense? So
yeah.
like you would denote to me a 15-foot cube touching you, which would get 3 of them because it's 15 feet. They're each occupying 5 feet.
Alrighty.
You doing Thunder Wave instead or still Thunderclap? Up to you.
No, I can't do Thunderclap because they're too far away.
Well, this is who you would hit with Thunder Wave, just FYI.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone?
No, it's just 3 of them because it's 15 feet. It's a 15-foot cube, so it's
What?
a
Okay.
3x3 cube.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. As long as I'm not hurting someone else.
You're not hitting any of your teammates. You're hitting
Yeah,
those 3.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay,
That's
cool.
You good.
The math part of Dungeons and Dragons once again.
Do I roll again? Like, do I put, like,
Go ahead and
cast
roll
Thunder Wave?
Thunder Wave instead. Yeah, please.
Sorry about that.
No, you're totally good.
It's too much thunder.
You always want to bring the thunder.
And
Thunder.
the thunder.
All right. So this first one kind of braces right before this wave of thunder hits him. Takes a little less damage and is not pushed back. The second one, it's a good use of that spell. Also braces, kind of realize it's coming. The third one, yeah. So I guess all of them just somehow knew this was coming. You don't push them back, but you do 4 damage to all 3 of them. They're all a little hurt and pushed back as the thunder and the force itself kind of crackles along their bodies. Do you want to do anything else?
Don't think I can.
Okay. With that, these weird dog-like human-ish creatures, one of them runs up directly in front of Karn.
Man, bear, pig.
Man, bear, pig it is. And is going
Super
to
cereal.
attempt to bite you and then claw you. Gets an 18 for the bite.
That hits.
And that is going to do 4 piercing damage. And then swipes at you with these talon almost of claws. Gets an 11.
That does not hit.
All right. The second one is going to be this one up top. It kind of makes a beeline for Grayson. Does the same thing. Attempts to bite him first, which he really just kind of stumbles and doesn't even get a second attack off. Like, just so excited to be here. Finally get a chance to prove himself. This weird demon dog creature. The other 2 do not like being attacked. One comes up next to you there, Tam. Attempts to bite you. Gets an 8. So you're easily able to dodge out of the way. And with its claws... Oh, it gets a 21.
Wow.
Pretty big hit.
Wow.
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 For 6 slashing damage. Oh yeah, we'll do this instead. The last one doesn't actually move. It begins to emit this disgusting green gas from its body. So we're going to mark this on the map in green. 10-foot cloud. So if you're inside that green box, on your turn when you start, you'll have to make a Constitution saving throw, or you're going to be poisoned. So,
Great.
and also it's obscured, so it's a little hard to see into this disgusting cloud. But that is all of their turns. So Karn, you're up, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Freaking crop duster.
Okay,
Nat 20.
you are good to go. You can go ahead and do your turn now.
All right, I'm going to attack the Dretch that attacked me on its turn.
Okay.
And go after it with a two-handed attack from my quarterstaff. And that's an 11.
That is not going to hit. You make solid contact, but the hide of the creature is just a little bit tougher than you anticipated.
I am actually going to use one of my key points,
Okay.
and I'm going to use Flurry of Blows. That'll give me two unarmed attacks as two unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Go ahead and do it.
First one's a 20.
That hits. Yeah, go and roll damage.
Okay. Five.
Ooh, nice hit. Go and roll your second attack.
And a 10.
And that one, you again make contact. It's just that it's a thicker hide. You don't hit a weak spot at this point. It doesn't seem to affect it. Anything else?
Nope, that's going to be it for this turn.
All right, Chime, you're up.
Okay, so Chime is, let's see, there's that one right outside of the cloud that's attacking Grayson. She's going to move forward a little bit so she can get a little bit of a better vantage point. So then she's gonna shoot her short bow.
Okay.
13.
13 does hit.
Okay.
And since you have an ally within 5 feet of that creature, roll your sneak
Oh.
attack damage.
Sorry.
You're totally good.
Okay. So, are we doing the first one or no?
I'm going to count it as 13. You get 7 piercing damage. That was your first roll, and then 6 for sneak attack. So,
Okay.
best of both worlds.
Yeah.
All right. A solid hit on this one, and it is definitely wounded. Anything else to your turn?
I
Gotta
guess
pet that
she'll-
doggo.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they can see it on stream. He's being very needy.
Aw.
Yeah. This is the guy to watch.
Such a good doggo.
It's not time. I think we're gonna do the. She's gonna take like the hide action.
Okay.
As a bonus action, just sort of here behind the tree. Maybe move back again.
Okay, go ahead and roll hide, and we'll just kind of keep going.
Oh, hide. Stealth.
Oh, stealth, yeah.
22.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, this little creature, you saw at one point, disappears. Not sure where it's run off to, but literally there 1 second, and then the next, gone.
Throw some dust.
Well, I mean, we're looking through a cloud of gaseous disgustingness, so I don't know that we would have seen it disappear.
That's a good point. And with that, Ken, you're up next.
All right, Ken would like to dash to the closest creature here. Stretch. Is it all right, very funny. Yes, Quen quacks while he's walking over there. And swing with the greatsword.
All right, roll to hit.
I'd like to do a divine smite. Is the creature a fiend or a ghoul?
The creature is in fact a fiend.
Okay, so I'd like to do a swing with the greatsword with divine smite, which will starting at level 2 add an additional extra 2d8. But on top of that, for undead, it's another 1d8, so a 3d8 on top of my greatsword swing. It will expend the spell slot. Though.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to hit.
16.
Yeah, and go ahead and roll your damage plus the extra 3d8 since it's a fiend. Is it a fiend? Yeah, 3d8 since it's a fiend.
Yeah. Boom. So 20.
All right, so with your divine power and the sheer strength of your greatsword, you just cleave it into 2 separate bits as it kind of falls to the ground and almost instantly begins to dissipate into some type of disgusting ooze as its essence is sent back to whatever plane of existence it came from before.
But nice one, Ken.
Make sure there's something.
Job.
Okay, good.
That's my friend.
And James, you're up next.
All right. I am. Can I? I still can't see into that cloud very well, can I?
It's lightly obscured, so everything in there is going to have just some concealment.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack this one since I have a good line of sight to it.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go for it. So that would be an 11.
11 hits.
Yeah. 9
Right.
piercing.
Let's make sure it's not the one.
Damn.
All right, and your pierce again goes right through its skull, and it falls to the ground, and again begins to dissipate into an ooze as its essence is sent somewhere else.
All right.
just
I'm gonna
moving
get
off.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right, Tam, we're back to you.
I think I have to roll a Constitution.
You do, since you start in that green cloud.
Uh-huh.
Yep, Constitution saving throw.
Alright, 18.
You are good to go. This disgusting, noxious cloud does not affect you in the least.
Alright, well, I'd like to stab this guy with my dagger.
All right.
Well, have it, will it not? I roll a 19.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That hits horde.
Very horde.
Lord.
Yeah. With a 4 piercing damage.
All right. You feel it kind of satisfyingly go into a little part of the hide and start to cut into this disgusting demon flesh. Do you want to do anything else?
I would like to. If I run away now, will they have advantage?
It'll get a free attack on you if you run away from it.
Okay, we don't run, we stay here.
Okay. These disgusting dretches are up next. They're just mindless demons, just looking to inflict as much pain as possible. So one steps over, once again in front of Karn, the one that emitted this disgusting gas cloud, and attempts to bite him with a 13.
That matches my armor class.
All right, so attackers win ties. So you are going to take 3 piercing damage, and then it's going to try to slash at you with its claws. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It crits. 8 slashing damage.
Whew.
Double.
I am looking a little rough.
And the other one doesn't like this purple-haired, wonderful person attacking it, so it's going to attack back. So Tam is going to bite you first. Gets a 4. Not really the strongest there. And then it's going to attack you with claws. Gets a 17.
Hit.
And you are going to take 6 slashing damage.
Why you gotta be that way?
Because I'm rude.
Rude.
And Karn, you're up next.
All right. Well, guess I need to make that Constitution saving throw first.
Yep, you do.
11.
I think that ties, so you are good to go.
All right, then I am going to trade some blows back with the Dretch that just did me dirty.
All right.
All right, I'm going to make a two-handed attack with my quarterstaff again. 7.
7 does not seem to affect it as you just hit it. You think we're going to hit it, and it just dodge out of the way. It's a little more agile than it looks.
All right, well, I am going to expend another key point then and go for flurry of blows on that same Dretch then.
All right.
Oh.
It fail on the first one.
All right. First attack misses. What you got your second one?
14.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I rolled damage. Roll 20 is just being a little slow. Oh, hang on a second.
You're good. We'll come back. Let me know when you have damage up. We'll go on the chime so we can keep it moving. Chime, what do you want to do?
Oh, there it is.
I've got the damage up too.
Got it. All right. Chime, what you got?
Okay, Chime is gonna move around. Well, okay. If she shoots into that cloud, is she gonna have disadvantage?
I think we'll just add to their AC, make it a little harder to hit them.
Okay. In that case, she's probably gonna move up. Is she able to get like sort of right here underneath?
Yeah,
What?
probably under the. Sure.
Yeah, like right up against the building. She wants to shoot straight ahead at the one right in front of her.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
Nice.
23.
Nice.
All right, go ahead and roll, and you get to do
The
sneak attack.
Sneak. So 2 sneak, 4 piercing.
All right. It is
I'm
still
just laughing maniacally.
as you are taking down some demons.
Yeah,
All
all
right.
about this shit.
You got issues, James.
Yeah, she turns to James after that hit lands. She goes, "I am all about this shit."
Me too, buddy.
Who's got this up?
Directly next to you, James, that small bug-like creature appears. I'm on the wrong layer. And is going to try to scare you. So you get to make a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Nice. Double natural 20.
wow.
Hell yeah.
So
That's
it's
my friend.
complete. Oh, you got a 2020. So I think what we've learned from 2020 is it's a huge fail.
Immediate fail.
The worst.
Seriously?
No. Just the year 2020 because it's funny because it's a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your sucks.
All right. With that, that was its turn. That you ruined its whole big plan. Cool. Ken, you're up next.
Ken wants to whirl around Daniela here and just swing at that tiny little creature next to James
Okay.
with great sword with divine smite.
That's just a random villager who's just scared.
Okay.
Daniela's in the hut, I think.
Yeah, she's
Gotcha.
hiding.
So he comes right about there and unleashes full force of his great sword, which is a nat 20.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
And on top of that, I'm not messing around, so another 3d8. The sword glows into a bright white, comes down, and dishes whatever that is. I guess is 32 damage.
You kill it so hard you question whether it ever truly existed, as your sword sends it back to its home plane, banished from your realm for at least 100 years. Yeah, that was cool, I guess. James, James, you're up next.
Sean wants to look at Ken and then also say, "I am all about this shit."
All
That's
right,
also my friend.
James, you're up.
All right. So is that dense fog starting to ease up a touch?
It's still there.
Still there. Okay. Can I tell that Karn and Tam are looking a little rough?
You can see that they're on the edge of it. Yeah.
I want to lock this one in place. I am trying to keep it from moving any further. So I'm going to use Blood Curse of the Binding.
Okay.
And let's see, I'm gonna do that as my bonus action. So the save is, sorry, I forgot to write my macro for it, but it's
all good.
It is where'd it go? Eight plus my. I just had it out. Hey, too many things in my sidebar.
So much happening all at once. It makes it hard. Is it you know what type of saving throw it is? Because I can just roll it and we'll see if it even matters.
No.
Constitution it is. Okay.
That would probably save.
Okay. So it's resists your magic.
Resist my magic. Okay. Since that failed, I'm just going to pull my crossbow up and shoot it, since I have basically the clearest line of sight to that one.
Go ahead.
Oh,
and
damn.
I rolled a natural one.
Crit one.
All right. Your crossbow bolt will be nice today. You won't shoot one of your people on accident, because that's always lame. Just sails off into the distance, missing badly, and that crossbow, you kind of realize it's not calibrated right. So if you try to shoot with that one again right now, it's gonna be a disadvantage for the rest of the combat until you face
All
it.
right.
That's the one I threw on the ground.
That's very rude of him.
Mhm.
You want to move?
I'm gonna swap to my other one and then kind of hold up.
Got it. All right, Tam, you're up.
Will I be disadvantaged if I move here?
So one thing you can do as your action, if
Yeah.
you move there, the one that you're touching over here will get to attack you. Yes. You can.
Okay.
It's called disengage, and instead of attacking, you can use that, and nothing gets attacks of opportunity against you, because you're just like carefully backing away and making sure not to provoke those attacks, and then you can
Okay.
move if you want to. Not saying that's the best option.
Okay, I wanted to do cast, thank you, my brain. I wanted to cast Cure Wounds to help Karn, but I have to touch Karn, so I don't know if I'm too far away.
Yeah, if you do move to that square to your left, we can pull this map up so the people can see what we're talking about if they so choose.
Cast it on yourself.
If you move to
I
the
want-
square here,
I
you
wanted
would.
to help my
The
friend.
thing is, Cure Wounds is an action, isn't it?
It is an action.
Yeah.
You cannot disengage and
Yeah.
cast
yeah.
it.
Well, in that case, I'd like to stab the guy to my right then.
Okay.
We can't heal him. Stab him.
Nice.
Nice.
That hits. Roll damage. And you're attacking the one to your right. This one here, right?
That was useless.
All right. You
One.
you find a weak point, but not a very good one, as your dagger barely pierces him and doesn't really draw a whole lot of demon blood. Okay, with that, the Dretches are going to attack their favorite targets once again. Might have some players go down here.
Oh, we didn't roll Constitution.
It's fine. At this point, I think you guys have been, you're immune to it now. You've been in it a bit. It hasn't bothered you yet, so you've developed a immunity temporarily.
Cool.
That's how we just keep the game moving.
Used to the
Like you got used to the smell of a fart.
yeah.
The crop dusting. All right, Karn, you are up first for the attacks. He's going to bite you first. 15.
That hits.
All right. For 3 piercing damage.
Ooh.
And the second attack, his claws, of 5. As
Oh no.
you're bit, you bend over in pain, and his claws go just above your head where you used to be. And then let's see if Tam is quite as lucky. First attack is a 6 with the bite.
That doesn't hit.
And the second attack with the claws, I think it's delayed. A 14. Then it does a bunch. Yeah, 14. Does that hit you?
So that would be my armor class to defend, right?
Oh, yeah, the armor class.
Yeah, no, I have an 11.
All right.
Leave it.
You take 3 slashing.
I'm a dead or unconscious.
You're unconscious. He'll be fine, though, hopefully.
Alright. Womp womp.
Womp womp. Little token there. All right, Karn, you're up next.
All right, I'm going to try and make a last-ditch attack at the dretch that's been wailing on me tonight.
All right.
Right, two-handed quarterstaff attack, 15.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That's a 9.
9 damage. All right, you crush it. And another, once again, falls to the ground, dissipates into this disgusting ooze as you have defeated one more. And let's see whose turn is next.
Looks like he who smelt it
Wow.
dealt out the pain.
So, wow. All right, Chime, you're up next.
So Chime has just witnessed Tam go down. She's gonna move up, and then I'm guessing it'll be disadvantage if I'm this close with my short bow, right?
Oh, you're not point blank. You're still 5 feet away, so you're fine.
Okay, yeah, in that case she's gonna go with the short bow again.
Okay.
Okay. 21 to hit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
So it's 6 piercing. Do I get the sneak since it's next to Grayson?
Yeah, he's your friend now. As you take out the final
Yes.
You're my friend,
final dretch.
but I'm dead.
You are not dead.
I'm unconscious.
You are unconscious.
I can cast Lay on Hands onto Tam,
I'm not dead yet.
and this is why a bard should never be front of the line of an attack. Idiot.
All right.
Oh, and I immediately go, oh yeah, that's right, bard, not wizard, just magic. I don't know.
So you feel
Oh, from your way.
a warmth come from Ken's hand as you fall unconscious, and just mere seconds later awaken. Good sized gash from the claw, but otherwise no worse for wear.
Okay.
As you are able to fend off the demon attack. And I think that's probably a good place to end it tonight. So we'll pick up next time in 2 weeks, so December 22nd, a very special Christmas episode of KFD&D. And by very special Christmas episode, I mean nothing. Nothing.
We're
at all.
gonna kill Santa.
Womp womp.
You can't have a Christmas one shot.
I'll see if I have time to work on it. We might be able to change up what the plan was and make it a little Christmassy. That might be fun.
If I'm not mistaken, the first time I played with Cheryl was with a Christmas one shot.
It was. We did have a Christmas one shot to run.
Always do a one-shot based on the Weird Al classic, The Night Santa Went Crazy.
That is-
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
Who's gonna write it?
Yeah,
Who's gonna
it's
jam
fine.
Weird
it?
Al.
Weird Al wrote it.
It's fine. I have all kinds of time right now. Not like we have a massive transition happening at work and everything else doing. It's fine. I got this. We're gonna run the same game we always run. It'll be fine. But with that, let's go ahead and send some viewers over to one of our friend channels. We're gonna go to Brandbeard Gaming. At least they have a Kentucky connection, so they're a lot of fun. We're gonna go over to them. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Hope our players had fun.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Cheryl rocking the amazing KFD merch. The art done by
Hey,
Bethany. Got
got some KFD merch on too.
all the KFD merch tonight.
Ah. There we go. I'll show off mine again.
A little awkward.
I have 3 mugs. They're not right here, but I do drink out of them.
I want Chime to learn that. I have 3 mugs.
That wasn't
I
said in
swear, she's gonna learn. That's my friend.
You have so many friends.
I have all the friends.
Who has the sausage?
So much sausage.
I
Thanks
think she
again for
wants a
tuning in.
hug.
We'll be back on tomorrow with Among Us. So join us then. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks again for joining us, everyone. We really appreciate it. And take care of each other. Have a good night.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
We done